Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you all are doing well. Teacher Tim here, and I'm doing pretty good, thank you. So in this video clip, actually in both these video clips this week, we are going to do small reading tests because I need some material to use for making your scores and your grades. So today you're going to choose one out of two texts to read for me, and then I will assess your reading abilities. I will assess your uh, pronunciation of the words and also your fluency. And fluency means your speed and your expression. Speed means if you read not too fast and not too slow, and then also if you don't read in a flat line, because that is not very nice. I will give you example of that in a second. And then the expression is that you don't suddenly stop mid-text, but you will stop. You will stop when you have a comma, then you will make a small stop, and then when you have a period, a full stop, then you will make a slightly longer stop. Okay. Uh, yeah. So those are the criteria that I will judge you on. So today you will have two texts to choose from, and then on Thursday, that video clip, I will give you two more texts to choose from. So the text I will give you to choose from today is page 20, Unit 2, exactly the same, and Unit 3, page 28, the history of pizza. So you can choose any of these two texts to read and send to me. Make sure you send the video clip to me in the P5 communication line group that I have created, because I will not run around in every group to try to find everyone's video clip. I will only look in the P5/1 or 5/2 or 5/3 communication line group that I have created. Okay? Alright, good. So now I'm going to read it once, or actually I'm gonna read and give you an example of how you should not read it first, and then I will read it properly as an example. Okay, so open the book to page 20 and I will read the passage for you. Alright, so see you on page 20. Okay, so here we are on page 20, and the first of two texts. If you want to read this text, you can. If you don't want to use this one, you can take the text about the pizza. But you need to read one of these two texts. And if you don't do this, then you will not get a lot of points, because each of these video clips where you have to read a text, I will give you between 10 and I don't know, I'm not sure if it's going to be between 10 and 12 points or 10 and 15 points maximum. So they will have an impact on your total score and your total grade. So, and also, if you have not sent any videos that I have previously given you as homework, please send them, because video clips where you make a video where you have to make a short conversation or whatever, those I will give more points than just for doing regular exercises. Okay, so every video clip that you have ever made, please resend them to my line group 5/1 or 5/2 or 5/3. Okay, because now in these last 2-3 weeks I will give you points and I will grade you. Okay, all right, so good. And I will now first start with reading as a bad example that I don't want you to read like. Okay, so this first example, I'm going to read too fast and too slow. Okay, all right, so twins are brothers or sisters who are born at the same time. They can come from the same egg mother. So that was way too slow. You need to speed it up, okay? But not speed it up to read like this fast. This is too fast now. Twins are brothers and sisters who are born at the same time. They can come from the same egg in their mother. That was way too fast. And especially when it's non-native speakers that are not too good at English, if they read too fast, then the pronunciation is usually not too clear, so it's difficult to hear what they're actually saying or reading. Okay, so now I'm going to give you another example of how not to read. Now I will not use any emotion. I will just read it without pauses or stops or ups and down, which makes a text very boring. But you can judge for yourself. Twins are brothers or sisters who are born at the same time. They come from the same egg in their mother, or they can come from different eggs. Twins from the same egg are called identical twins. These twins usually look almost exactly the same. They often act in similar ways, like the same things, but they can be totally different. Scientists study twins. They can find out what makes people different. Okay, so first of all, I was reading it a little bit too fast, and then I did not stop when there's a period. There's a period, should be a stop, stop, stop. Comma, should be a short stop. Okay, and then I read it like a straight line. I did not fluctuate, down, up, down, up. So now this is how I want you to read it, and now you can clearly notice that it is not going to be in a straight line. Okay, so this is how I want you to read. Ready? Twins are brothers or sisters who are born at the same time. They can come from the same egg in their mother, or they can come from different eggs. Twins from the same egg are called identical twins. These twins usually look almost exactly the same. They often act in similar ways and like the same things. But they can be totally different. Scientists study twins. They can find out what makes people different. Are we born the way we are, or does the environment change us? What do you think? Okay, so that was the first text. I will now change to the second text. So, just a second. The second text is on page 28. Page 28, okay? Okay, so here we are on page 28. All right, so the history of pizza. Now I will not read and give you example of how you should not read. I will just read one time, and I want you to read it kind of like that. Okay, ready? Long ago, people made bread. Sorry, not. I mispronounced that word. I'll start over. Ready? Here we go again. Long ago, people made bread on the hot rocks near their fires. They put cheese and vegetables on it. About 1800, people in Naples, Italy, put tomatoes on their bread. So 1800, that is the year 1800. I don't know why that is not specific. They should have written about the year 1800. So because it is not 1800 people in Naples. This is not the number of people, it's at the time, the year. So at about 18, so it should have been about the 18th century, people in Naples, Italy. But yeah, anyway, so I'll do that sentence again. About 1800, People in Naples, Italy, put tomatoes on their bread. This was the first pizza. Around 1900, many Italians went to the United States. Some started pizza restaurants in big cities. In New York and Chicago, pizza became very popular. Now people everywhere eat pizza with all kinds of toppings, but everyone agrees that pizza is delicious. Do you agree? I agree. I love pizza. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Actually, just a side note, when I was 18 and 19, a friend of mine, we opened a small pizzeria and grill. It was only summer open, but it was a nice restaurant. Only opened 4 months a year, so we opened in May, June, July, August. 4 months a year. It was located on a camping area, so you know, in Sweden people only go camping in the summer. It's not in Thailand. Not as in Thailand where you can go camping all year round. Sweden is too cold to go camping in the winter. Anyway, so choose one of these texts and then use use your parents' phone and make a video clip of you reading it. And remember, try to pronounce the words clearly. Don't speak too fast, but not too slow either. Okay? Alright, good. So take care and I will see you in the next clip. Bye bye.